Okay, I am off-roading on my 1996, it says it on the keychain here, on my 96 Subaru Smbar. It's got 89,000 kilometers, which I think is around 50,000 miles on it. It is a four-wheel drive, 5-speed, with a supercharged 4-cylinder 660cc engine that is behind the rear axle. So you got a lot of weight back there. It does have four-wheel drive. It's actually heating up a little bit in here. Unfortunately, the regular heat doesn't work, it seems, on these Sambars. But if you put it on the defroster, it does work. I'm going to turn it off though because it's hot enough in here. It is a cold day. It is the day after Christmas out here in the Pine Barrens. So I'm on a little trail back here. It's a little scary, but it is a lot of fun. So here we go. There's some big bumps coming. I don't know if you can see me in there, in the back of my head, but if you can, don't mention my bald spots. I'm not going over these bumps with, real force. It's a bit much, but all right, this is kind of annoying. This part here, I don't really like it. These tracks. I don't like going over to my big truck, let alone this thing. Oh, nice little hunting blind over here. Hope nobody's in there. Hope I'm not disturbing any. Oh, that's a great spot for a blind too. That is wonderful. Take a look at that. Look at that little section right there. So they've got their blind set up. Nice open section. They probably have a nice feeder spot that is, of course, within the legal distance away from where they're shooting. Oh, there's some excellent hunting spots out here. This is where I'm gonna set up. I'm gonna move my stuff and set it up over here. I could probably move it with this. I might try to do that. So you'll hear that right now we're on the trail here. The grass is pretty high, and the tire grooves are pretty low. So I am bottoming out on all this grass, and it's making quite a sound that I don't like. I don't like that. But there's some kind of scoop type of a fairing on the undercarriage here. It scoops down like this, so everything's just hitting it, and that's what we're hearing. Probably that scoop is probably scooping up some sand. Yeah, getting these things lifted, that might be the way to go. This is a little bumpy for my suspension here. Now this is the stock suspension as far as I know. I don't think that they've upgraded it at all. But it seems to be okay, whatever it's doing. So the Subaru Sambars actually have the spring suspension, like a coil spring on all four wheels with the shock absorber. A lot of the other mini trucks, actually I think all of the other mini trucks, come stock with a leaf suspension in the back. So I'm already at a little bit of an advantage with this one. All right, so this is four-wheel drive time, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over. Oh, I might have been in four-wheel drive this whole time. There's usually a light on the dash that comes on. Now for this truck in particular, I I thought that I lost the keys, so I couldn't find the keys and I couldn't get it off the truck. And I couldn't start it and it was locked. The steering was locked. I couldn't do anything. I thought that I had thrown them here and that maybe they fell into the blower. So I took the dashboard off and tried to find them. Didn't find them. And I didn't put the dashboard back on that grate. So it's possible that some of the stuff got a little messed up from there. But because of the heating problem, I'm going to have to take the dash off and redo some of the wiring and see if I can get that heater to work a little better. I can feel it. It's definitely working. But it's not as working as well as I would hope. One thing I wish that these cars had that none of the ones that I have actually have. Oh, fell into that ditch there a little bit. They don't have a low locking four-wheel drive. And I kind of wish that they had that. If I do end up keeping them, I may try and add that in. See if I can get maybe a whole new drivetrain. Maybe from an ATV or something. See if I can do something like that. But not necessary at this point. I don't think I'll put a whole lot of effort into it until I've done some other modifications. But that is something that I think would be pretty valuable, especially for doing stuff like this. We'll just go this way, try it out. I don't know what's over this hump. We're about to find out. Oh boy. Yeah, somebody got stuck. You can see the red clay over there. I think that's what that is. Somebody, oh yeah, they were digging some holes over here. The cool thing about this truck too is that it's so light. I'm not really gonna get too deep in here because I don't have any weight on me. Alright, I think we're coming up to close to where my tripod stand is. Alright, we're off-road now. Oh boy. Is that my stand? I don't know. Let's try and find the best way to go here. I don't really know. Not that way, because there's a big old branch. Oh, that is not my stand. I really don't like the beeping backup thing on this. It's a little annoying. Backing up with these things is fun. You have to look over your left shoulder. You're not, you know, and it's a little, it's definitely takes some getting used to. I don't really find it to be that difficult, but I also may have a little bit of an advantage since I have driven in Ireland quite a bit, and they drive on the opposite side of the road over there. Alright, so here is where we parked when I came hunting with my friend over here. We parked right over here. So, and I thought that we'd be real deep in the woods, but the next morning we saw a photographer come out taking pictures of the sunrise, which I wish I could see the pictures. I didn't get his name or info or anything, but he was right over here taking pictures, and it looked beautiful. There's a lake. There's a lake here. He was in it, taking some beautiful photographs. Oh man, some people have been back here tearing up the roads with some real off-road tires. Unlike me, I don't have those. All right, I know that the cut through to get into where my stand is coming up, and if I could do it with the Tacoma, I could definitely do it with this. Oh, I think this is where he was taking pictures of the sunrise. So this is where the lake is, and he was just over here. It was all foggy. Yeah, I think it's here. That's it. So it's gotta be. Okay, so there's my. Oh yeah, it's here. It's still here. All right, so let's take this out. I can reset it now since I did find a nice little wedge for that. Okay, so right over there, that was my bait station, and oh look, and my tarp is still there too. And we're good. It's all still here. I'm actually pretty surprised that it didn't get stolen, but I do have the tarp there, that camouflage tarp, so that way, of course, nobody sees it. All right. Man, it's cooking in here now. We got some heat. Roll the window down again. Nope. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Oh, we still got a ways to go, too. We're nowhere near getting out of here. Now that I think about it, I may not have gone through this part. I may have gone around it. you.